The next topic is virtual and augmented reality. Does anybody here use any virtual reality? And any thoughts? What was your experience like?
It was interesting. It was kind of cheaper virtual reality thing, but
Like
it's
Google Cardboard kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, just glasses, you just throw them on. It was fun. I don't know if I would spend a lot of money on it, but it was definitely interesting. Something I had never done before, but.
Did you do it again after doing it for the first time?
Yeah, I did it a few times, tried out, tried going down a roller coaster, doing different games on it.
Okay.
It was fun.
But then after that first time, that sequence, did you go back 3 weeks later and say, yeah, I kind of want to try that again, or are you more or less good?
Not as much, no. Yeah, it was kind of good after a few times.
Anybody else want to share what their experiences were like?
I had a similar experience to that, but I would say that I'm more interested in something that would be more, once again, I have a cheaper experience, but I would be more interested in something that was it was more expensive. One, and I could do more with it than ride a roller coaster, walk through a maze. I'd be a lot more interested in it. But using that cheap version, it was kind of
it's pretty limited with
yeah.
what you could do with it. So.
Got it. Anybody else?
It just felt like a novel. My little brother got one for Christmas, and I tried it out, and it was fun. But I wasn't I need to go buy one for myself.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. The content will get better over time, and the headsets need to get a lot better too. Who here thinks that virtual reality is a fad? That 5 years from now, we're probably not going to be talking about virtual reality?
I can see it kind of being similar to 3D, where it was cool for a while, and then it just kind of loses it's what's it relevant for? What does it do?
Okay. And who here thinks virtual reality is here to stay? Okay.
I think that with developed technologies, it could become way more than it is now, and it could get a lot better, and that it would be way more of an interest to more people.
Okay.
I feel like it'd be big in the gaming industry if it really started to
Yeah.
advance. If you could place yourself in a war game, I feel like a lot of people would be interested in that.
I think that's real kind of a lot of uses too, besides just gaming. I know I saw some I think it was 60 for 60 or 30 for 30 something like that, and they had stuff with quarterbacks where they put on the headset and look around and kind of learn from their mistakes, how to balance around in the pocket and things like that. And there's definitely obviously some military uses as well they can get out of it that they've been working on too. So I think it can develop into something that's really worthwhile.
So that company is called Striver that does that, and there's a lot of industries that are just building those educational experiences around that, whether you're working on an oil rig, a plumber, NFL quarterback, so that seems to all be coming. So the next theme around that is augmented reality. And augmented reality is basically being able to look at the real world and then put digital things on top of it. And does anybody here spend much time thinking about augmented reality?
There's this Black Mirror episode where it's social media is integrated into the real world. So you'll look at someone and you see their rating on a social media rating, and then you can, after you interact with them, you rate it. So after that, I spent some time thinking about it, how horrible the world would be if that was how we lived.
Okay.
So a little bit.
That's exactly what I wanted to hear. And that's one of the applications for augmented reality, is to remind you who people's names are, a little bit about their background, and probably eventually rate people. I hate to say it, but that's probably coming. And so when you think about the concept of augmented reality, does it intrigue you? Does it sound like something that could be exciting? Because some examples might be you look at the sky and it tell you the weather, you remind somebody's name, a street, the street name. You could have a game where the gameplay, like Pokemon, imagine that, where it's just exponentially better than the experience you have today. Who here thinks that something like that would make your lives better?
I think it's a little confusing because what form does that come in? Is that glasses that you wear, or is that a chip in your brain? How far do you go? Where does reality meet the digital? I don't know, so I don't know if I should be excited or intrigued by it.
Okay. So I think probably the phone is going to be the next version of how we're going to use augmented reality. and there's a new iPhone coming out next fall that's probably going to have AR built into it. 3D mapping that will make Pokemon be a lot better and make it easier for other game developers to build on it. So let's say an iPhone came out and it had this AR thing and a bunch of developers built some applications on top of it. Do you think that the concept of that would get you excited about getting a new iPhone? Or do you feel like that's just, I want to hear more before I get excited about it?
I think I want to hear more.
Same.